Spiritually awakening is like when you come out of a deep dive and suddenly feel fresh air. As you breathe this new air, you realize that many people around you are still immersed in their routines, stuck in their illusions without realizing that there is something much bigger. This awakening changes everything, and from then on there is no going back. The door's close behind you and the only way is forward. You feel incredible freedom, like you're on top of a mountain, but when you look down, you see the people you love still down there, living their lives as if everything is fine. They are seeking comfort, control, and power, but you now know that all of this is fleeting. Then you begin to ask yourself, why did I awaken? Is this a blessing or a burden? This journey is not easy, but believe me, it is worth it. The path may be full of challenges, but the views you will encounter will be breathtaking. However, like any big change, spiritual awakening also brings effects that no one tells you about before. It's as if you're getting used to a new altitude, breathing different air. It may take a while for you to feel comfortable again. Think of it like this. When you wake up, it's like you're waking up from a very real dream. For a moment, everything seems calm, but soon reality starts to creep in, bringing a lot of questions to your mind. And this is completely normal. It's the confusion many face after a spiritual awakening. Even if you've spent years reading books on the subject and practicing, nothing really prepares you for this experience. It's like arriving in a place where everything is new, the language, the customs, and even the air. Your mind likes to know where it is, to know the lay of the land, but awakening is like being in a place without a map, something much bigger than anything you've ever imagined. Then you start looking for answers. Run to spiritual books, ancient texts, looking for something that explains what is happening. But often the answers you want don't come immediately. And you know what's curious? This confusion is not a bad thing. It is an opportunity for you to stop, breathe, and observe. It's like a fog that forces you to slow down, pay attention to your surroundings. Instead of rushing to find answers, try letting silence guide you. Silence is powerful. It connects you with a part of you that knows much more than you realize. So, even though it's natural to look outside for teachings and answers, remember that the most important compass is within you. Sometimes we don't need a map to move forward. We just need to trust and let the current carry us. Yes, the path will bring many questions, but each one is an invitation for you to go deeper, explore more, learn more. Now, think of it as finding a radio station that plays the perfect music for your soul. But at the same time, other stations that you used to listen to become full of noise, distorted. This represents the disconnection we often feel during spiritual awakening. You begin to get closer to who you really are, but realize that some old friendships and conversations no longer make sense. Things you liked feel empty now, and people who were important become distant. But what do you do when you feel disconnected? Don't try to fit back into the old mold. Accept who you are becoming, even if it is confusing to others. Remember, this journey is about you. It can be hard not to feel hurt when others don't understand you, but it's important to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Stay true to who you are becoming. During this period of vulnerability, seek spiritual allies, people who will listen to you without judgment, who will help you grow. It's as if you were a tree seedling growing alongside huge ancient trees. They may be big and strong, but you are also growing at your own pace, following your own path. Trust the process. Awakening is a journey that never stops unfolding. The more you surrender to the unknown, the more you discover about yourself and the universe around you. Spiritual awakening is like a journey that begins with a feeling of loneliness, but you soon realize that you are not alone on this path. There are other souls who, like you, seek something greater, and these connections can nourish your soul, in the same way that rain and soil nourish a small plant. When you feel disconnected, it doesn't mean that everything is lost, it's just a transition phase, like crossing a bridge from an old world to a new one. As you cross this bridge, you will find new friendships and experiences that align with who you truly are. Awakening doesn't happen all at once, as if it were a button you press and everything is resolved. In fact, it often brings more challenges and you may feel more pain than before. And why? Because awakening takes the blinders off your eyes, allowing you to see life more clearly. It's like turning on a bright light in a room. Suddenly you see everything, even the dust that was previously hidden. Now, you realize the impacts of your actions, and everything around you takes on greater weight, from your emotions to the suffering of the people around you. Your sensitivity heightens, and although this may seem difficult, it is actually a sign that you are more connected to life. Instead of trying to avoid this pain, learn to express it. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like you need to scream, scream. Find ways to turn this sensitivity into something creative, whether it's writing, painting, or tending a garden. By doing this, you not only relieve the pressure you are feeling, but you also transform the pain into something beautiful and meaningful. Think of it like a valve that releases pressure from a pot. If you don't let go every now and then, it could explode. The pain you feel after awakening is an invitation to be more true to who you are, more compassionate towards yourself and others, and to see life in all its complexities. And when that pain appears, know that it is guiding you to a deeper level of understanding. You start to question, who am I really? These questions, which once seemed distant, now become urgent, and it's normal to feel a little lost, as if you're at an intersection with infinite paths in front of you. During this existential crisis, it's important to remember that you can't go back. Your old self is left behind, and trying to revive it will only bring more pain. But don't worry, because you will soon find signs that will show you the next step on the journey. It may feel like you're stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, but it's actually a sign of growth. Sometimes the answers don't appear right away, but simply asking questions is a big step forward. Awakening is so powerful that sometimes you may feel like you have discovered something special, as if you have access to a secret of the universe. And at that moment, the desire may arise to wake up everyone around you to show them what you discovered. However, it is important to be careful. Each person has their own time and lessons to learn. Trying to speed up someone's process is like trying to force a flower to open too soon. This could end up harming its flowering. Instead of pressing, use love as your main tool. Imagine your conversations like a cup of tea. Love is water, and your wisdom is tea leaves, which subtly flavor the conversation. If the person is ready, they will ask for more sheets. If not, hot water alone can be comforting. Remember that awakening is a personal and unique journey for each person. Even if you feel like your insight can help, the person may not be ready to receive it yet, and that's okay. So, continue sharing your love and wisdom with those who seek it without forcing anything. Awakening is a gift, but also a challenge. It's a dance between clarity and confusion, and in the end, your authenticity will be your greatest guide. By cultivating this empathy and understanding, you will not only enrich your own life, but also the world around you. Thank you for being here and being part of this journey. If you want to delve deeper into spirituality, be part of our community. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share with anyone you think could benefit from this message.